Welcome back to the channel here at Milestones 365. Today we're going to be going over some more information on Wingspan, a game currently available on Steam and that will launch on the Nintendo Switch on December 29th. It's labeled as a relaxing strategy game, and I agree. That's why I like playing it. This is a getting started guide. So when you start a game, let's go ahead and start one real quick. Every time you start a game, you have the same decisions to make. You have 5 cards that are provided to you and the choice of the 5 different foods. You can make 5 choices among those 10 options. And I want to go over, how to make those choices, because how the first few rounds go, and the first plays you can do can really speed you up or slow you down. So I'll tell you right now, there's 2 great options here. The Ruddy Duck, I love the Ruddy Duck for getting a lot of extra cards early, and the Chihuahuan Raven turns your grasslands egg areas into a conversion into exactly the kind of food you need. Now, to be specific about it though, I have a infographic that I've built on early birds. Given that, let's flip this off just for a second, you have to choose between these cards and up to one each of the foods below. I am leaving out quite a lot of the options that are available as cards. So any cards that require more than one of the 5 foods that are available, and if it really, only have a limited number of cards suggested for early gameplay that have more than 2 foods. So here in Forest, you want to play one early so that you can get more food more quickly. Grasslands, I find that one is you can play that one later. And then down in the wetlands, it's important to play one early so that you can get more than one card each time. Getting one food or one card out of one of your 26 turns in this game is not a winning strategy. Whether you're playing cooperatively or competitively, you're not going to make a lot of progress if you're only getting one food or one card when you're doing that. So let's go through a quick overview here of some of the options that are available. So in the forest, probably my favorite option in the forest is to play vulture. I love vultures in the forest. There's another vulture that you can play in any of the habitats. So if anyone else takes a particular action, you'll get the food of your choice out of the bird feeder if it's there. So I find that's a great one to play early, so more of those 26 turns have a chance for the other players to take an action that will allow you to get that food. I love those guys. When it comes to getting eggs, the Sparrows are pretty amazing over here in the grasslands. So they'll let you lay an egg on any bird that you have. If you're working on flocking and have predators to stack cards underneath for lots of points, these different hawks and eagles are great. The hummingbirds are amazing for gathering food, and they're very cheap to play. They take one of any kind of food to go, though it kind of influences what kind of game you're having. If you're being more cooperative, then hummingbirds are great, because then you're sharing food across all the players there. And if everyone's being cooperative, then you could score very high scores in games like that. However, if you're, say, using one of the Steam matched 3-player games, probably less cooperative going on and just pure competitive, then it's a little less advantageous to use the hummingbirds, and you're giving food to everyone else because they may not give you anything back, and you may be giving them an advantage over you, though you can still have your own fun playing the birds that you want to in your habitats. So anyway, that's true for a lot of these. Same down here in the wetlands, I find getting more cards, so say the Ruddy Duck or the Pie-bill Grebe, they give you 2 cards and then you can turn one back in, and it's just for you. Whereas if you're playing, and that's great in all situations, particularly competitively. Cooperatively, say the Sandpiper here will give 1 card to everyone, or there's other cards that give 1 card to everyone, and obviously that's more of a cooperative play. So if you're saving other folks turns and they're not reciprocating, then you're giving them a competitive advantage. Fine. Again, it's a relaxed strategy game, so this is for having lots of fun. But yeah, I've got this infographic or available here in this video. You'll see a link in the description, and later I'll even provide more videos as I'm able to establish this channel and get more footage. Like in the grasslands, I love the ravens. The ravens are pretty amazing at converting those eggs into 2 foods of your choice. So that can really be strong early if you get that engine going. And similarly, the killdeer and the Franklin's gull can turn 1 egg into 2 bird cards, which is a heck of a conversion too. So if you get that grasslands going with a raven and one of these options, whether the killdeer or the Franklin's gull, for converting to cards, then you can use your forest or wetlands to score tons of points once you get the board filled out with the foods and the cards you need. You can set up whatever scenario you want, be that for your bonus cards, for the round bonuses, for flocking, for the predators, collecting birds. There's lots of different ways to score, and over time we'll be diving into it. Honestly, I'm still learning a lot about this too. I bought the physical copy of the game over the summer and played it with my kids. I've only recently discovered the digital version. I love it a lot. There's expansions that are coming to the physical game. Who knows? We may get the expansions with the European expansion and the Oceania expansion coming to the digital game in the future. So there'll be lots to keep up with here. But, you know, it's a great community. If you're looking for how to start the game, then I definitely recommend hitting the links in the description to pull this image down. I'll keep it updated. I may be creating a version that's more cooperative and more competitive to go forward. But that is my quick introduction. Soon I will have a more detailed video on that egg conversion scenario in the grasslands with ravens, killdeer, and Franklin's gull. But here is a great place to start, as you know, with early birds that you're picking at the start of the game. So just to give a specific example here, I would take the Chihuahuan raven, the ruddy duck. I will get some food for the ruddy duck. I'll get the rodent that the Chihuahuan raven needs, and he needs 2 more foods of any type, though I can only choose 1 more for this particular hand. So I'll just take these seeds, and that's the start. I hope you enjoy learning more about this game, jumping in either with the launch of the Nintendo Switch version at the end of December, or the current Steam version, or the physical versions, though the cards in the digital game vary a little bit from the physical versions. It's just a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you come back to the channel. If you like this explanation, if you like these kind of materials to help you assist in your gameplay, please feel free to like and subscribe. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and you can hit that notification bell so you'll know when the next video pops. And I should be doing some more between now and the launch on Switch at the end of the month, and I'll be doing a lot more over time. Until then, take care, stay safe, be healthy, and have happy holidays.